All right, here we are, chapter 10, Google Meet. This is the new, well, it's not new, it's been around since 2017. New to me, video conferencing platform from Google. And in the book, I explain a little bit about how I learned about it, why, what the pain point was that got me to transfer from Zoom to Google Meet. And I just wanted to go through a couple of steps here to maybe give you some updated information about it to go along with the new version of the book. Now, this is where you're going to be when you just go to meet.google.com, right? And I have an account with Meet and I'm logged into Meet and I can click new meeting or I can enter a code or a link that somebody has sent me to join their Google Meet call. So if somebody sends you a link, you'd click there. Now, normally if somebody sends you a link, you just click the link and you go right to their meeting. And I've done some really cool steps because I was used to having a dedicated link that I could just send to my clients so they could get to my Zoom room. And in my automation system, I would have that link sent out multiple times in the reminders heading up to the meeting so they didn't have to keep going back and looking for it. With Google Meet, unfortunately, every time you start a new meeting, it creates a new link. So that's tough to do that. But we found a workaround for that, and I explain it in the book, and I wanted to go through it here right now. So if I just click New Meeting right here in the middle of the screen, create a meeting, start an instant meeting, you'll see up here at the top that it's, oh, here, it gives me the link right here, okay? And it's always meet.google.com, but this one's VZUW, some weird set of numbers and combination, all right? That's not what I want to have for my customers and clients when I'm sending them a link for my meeting. Now, the link is kind of funny looking, but I can customize it to do whatever I want it to do and be whatever I want it to look for. And the way that I make sure that that link is active and doesn't change is by doing this. All right. If I say new meeting and create a meeting for later, you see it shows a link there, right? So I create my meeting for later. And here's the link that I get to send. Again, a different link every time. But what if I go to my Google Calendar? Now, stay with me here. I go to my Google Calendar and I go to, instead of March 2025, what if we were to go to, oh, I don't know, we'll create an event and I want it to be on, I don't know, when can we do it? How far out will Google let me go with my date? All right. So here's the deal. Let's say I'm going to do this one for, oh, it keeps going back to March 2025. I got to not mess this up. So we'll go out to December of 2027. Okay. December 31st, 2027. Now you could go out as far as you want. I went out 10 years and made my link. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to put in permanent or permalink for Google Meet. All right. And it's going to give me a link. When I click right here, add Google Meet video conferencing, it spits out this link, right? So there's the link. And I can just say copy the link. All right. I'll save this meeting. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care what it is, but I copied that link. All right. Now, you see it's out there on December 2027 on the 31st, Google Meet permalink. All right. And I have another one here, permalink for Google Meet at 3:30 and then one at 7. So I've obviously done this before. Now, what happens if I drop that link? Oh, that's not where I want to be. I need the actual link itself. So let's copy the link. That one doesn't have it. This one. All right. So we'll invite via our link. Oh, no, we just copy it. Boom. Copy. Oh, that's the whole info. I just want this. All right. So we'll copy that. And then I'll go here and I'll drop it into a new tab. So it opens up a meeting. All right. Now, why do I want to do that? Why do I want to post that? There's a couple of reasons. So let's close this back out and let's go back to edit this. With this Google Meet, I can go to my gears and I can do some things like set up all of the presets for the meeting. But the real one I wanted was this right here, okay? I like to record every video conferencing meeting I have. And if I get started and I'm excited about the meeting, I will forget to click the record button. So something Zoom had set up was for it to automatically record every new meeting. But Google Meet doesn't do that if I just say, give me an invite link and send that to somebody. So that's why I'm showing you this process of setting up a meeting 3 or 4 years in advance, going to your meeting options, and then clicking record the meeting, and you can include captions with it, okay? So we have it all set up now. The meeting is set to record automatically. See, this says capture what happens automatically, and I'll hit save. Now that link now that I have, this one right here, will now not only open up the page for me to go right to my meeting, but it will record the meeting as well. See, it says right here, Meet will record. Now, I'm going to tell you how this works. Not only can you use this to set it to automatically record, give you a permanent link, but then you can also do cool stuff with that permanent link. Look what I did. I made a URL called go, and then it's my URL, robincstern.com, go.robincstern.com, all right? And what does that do? It takes me to this cool landing page. Well, what good is that, Robin? Well, number one, it's got all my branding on it, okay? It's got all my information on it. It lets the clients and potential customers know that they're in the right place. And when they click this join now, look what happens. It takes them to a permanent meeting link, and it tells them it's going to record it. That is the beauty of scheduling out your Google Meet way off in the future and then using that permanent link now until 2028. That link won't change. Mine is like 3035, I think, or 2035. That link will not change. And every time I join a meeting with that link, it will set it to automatically record. So you see the madness behind my method here now, right? So all those recordings go into my Google Drive where I can share them with my clients. You see what I'm saying here? That works out really well for me, and it helps me to be able to give the clients exactly what they need and to give me the ability to record, keep a permanent link, and have a really cool way to get connected to all of the video conferencing information that I need. Now, I am in the wrong account because this is the account that has Google Meet. So here I'll say I'm going to get ready to join. I'll start my virtual camera so you see me and it makes that weird thing like that. So that's fine. It's called an infinity mirror because you see everything that I'm doing. And I join. Okay, so now that I'm joined, which that's really weird. We probably don't want to do that. Now that I've joined the meeting, and we'll just keep it on my virtual camera for now. In that meeting, I wanted you to see that at the bottom here, we have the audio settings so I can choose my microphone and speakers. We have the video settings so you can choose which camera you want to use. All right. You can set up visual effects where you have your backgrounds, your filters, your appearance. You can set up your AI background. You can do whatever you want to do with it. They have all kinds of cool backgrounds, be anywhere in the world, including fantasy backgrounds. We'll turn that off because we're not using it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That works. Little bubbling undersea thing happening. You can turn on the closed captioning so that everybody can see what's going on with the closed captioning if they're, have audio issues. You can do your reactions. You can send your thumbs up and all those cool things. You can share your screen. You go in and you can share just one tab if you want to use the audio, or a window, or an entire screen. And I have 3 monitors, so you see all 3 monitors listed here. All right. You can raise your hand. You can do all kinds of stuff with the layout, how your recording's going, how your streaming's going. Streaming, you can stream directly from Google Meet to YouTube. Super simple way to make it happen. All right. So I wanted you guys to see that. I wanted you to see that you have the ability to do all these great and amazing things with Google Meet. And if you have any further questions, reach out to us. Robin C. Stern, your Google Guru. Thanks for stopping by.